Okay.
All right, everybody, welcome. This is the Disney Parks Podcast live show. So glad that you're here. My name's Park Opera John. Sitting across from me is lovely and talented Mr. Tony Calsanova of the Internet.
Of the Internet.
So glad that you are here. This is the Disney Parks Podcast. All the parks in one podcast. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to watch. We've got a lot to do today. We're going to record two shows.
Short time to do it.
That's right. We're going to record two shows back to back. And you're going to be able to watch warts and all. And then at the end, if you've got questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. But we're going to do some Q&A at the end. And then we'll wrap it up with a nice tidy bow and send you on your way to Dreamland with Mickey Dreams and Pixie Dust. Pixie Dust Thoughts. What'd you forget?
My phone.
Your phone?
You have your phone?
I do.
All right. We can do it that way then.
Okay, what are we going to do?
We'll get to it.
Oh, yeah, I know what we're going to do. Okay. All right. So are you ready to...
I'm ready.
To get started?
Sure. Fire at will.
Firing at will. You know, I got to get the show notes up like an idiot. Ooh, doggy.
The show noties.
Oh, while I'm doing that, one thing that you guys could do, if you would please, if you like what we're doing, please share this video. Either share it now or watch it and judge whether you feel like it's good, and then share it. We would love to get this out to as many people as possible. And if you share it, you know we're going to be on for about an hour, so you've got time to share it and get your friends watching, and that would help us out.
And then tell your friends to share it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And then tell that friend to share it.
Yes, that would be good.
And that friend.
And that friend.
And
so
friend.
on. And so on. You know how this works.
What was that, Herbal Essence shampoo?
Was it Herbal Essence or was it Alberto VO5?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I can't remember. Yeah. It's been a while. All right, let's go.
All right.
In today's show, we have news. Stop scrolling. Take two. In today's show, we have news about Black Panther reaching an incredible milestone and a Tron attraction update, quick service eat to the beat dining packages, and so much more, all in today's Disney Parks Podcast. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
How was your weekend?
Good.
We had a good time this weekend.
Yeah, we had some fun on Saturday.
Tell everybody what we did.
We went to Plancha at the Four Seasons, which is at their golf area, golf clubhouse, I would say. Yep, clubhouse. Yeah, so we had 10 of us, which I'm shocked.
Pretty good group.
I said 10 on the reservation, and we actually got 10 people in seats.
That's the first for us.
That's good.
Whenever we do these reservation things,
it usually never fills up.
Always hit and miss with us.
Yeah.
So
we had Gary and Kara.
Yep.
Robin, Shelby.
Yep.
James.
Yep.
Bill, Donna, your wife, and you.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah. Food's always good.
Yeah, food was amazing. I mean, it's plancha.
So what did you have to eat?
We
I didn't see down that far.
Yeah, well, okay, so here's why we sat where we sat. I figured there's two of us, and I sat on one end and you sat on the other end, so we could spread the love. And so we had just come from Sid's company had a cookout. So we got there early, and so we'd already kind of had some food with everybody. We had a little bit of barbecue and stuff, and it was still coming to get me. And so we ordered we had to have guacamole.
Yes.
We had a couple of mojitos. And then Kara and Gary ordered some hummus. So we kind of all round robined on that for a little while. And that was pretty much it. We were all pretty full after that.
Yeah, we at our end of the table, we ordered...
Yeah, you ordered food and stuff. It was great.
Yeah, we ordered the guac, but then I did the half a sandwich. And half a sandwich is plenty of sandwich there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I wish they would do half a burger sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they sell half buns, but...
No.
That's okay. Yeah, so most of us ordered the half sandwich and something. And James ordered the calamari, and I ordered the guac, and then we all nibbled on that. They never give you enough of that naan bread for the guac.
We always order more.
I know.
We always order more.
I know. Just tell them, put a couple extra pieces in there.
Well, we ordered guac, and Karen and Gary ordered the hummus, and then they ordered a guac later, and they said, "Oh, go ahead and just put in an order for the naan bread."
Yeah.
So they had plenty.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
and listen, I say this all the time, but if you're looking for a place at Walt Disney World that I'm not gonna say is off the beaten path, but it's just quiet, relaxed. You can actually hear a conversation with the people that you're with. It's not a crazy Disney resort. This is in the golf clubhouse. There's maybe 6 to 8 people there during the busy times.
right.
I mean, it's just a nice place to go, just to get away from the parks and the resorts and quick service and yada yada. And listen, you go for happy hour. They have happy hour, I think, every day, Monday to Friday.
They have probably some
and cigars.
Yeah, they do. I would not suggest a cigar because it's expensive. But they have really one of the finer bartenders there. She's really, really good.
Yeah.
And I was watching her kind of come up with some concoctions while we had some downtime. She was concocting some things there, and it's really great. Plus the view is incredible.
Yeah.
Got a nice view of the little pond, and then you got the Four Seasons in the background.
Right.
It's super comfy. And if you're into golf, it's great. If you're into Disney history, you can duck into one of the locker rooms, and you can see Dick Nunes's old locker.
Yeah, I think they took his name down.
They did. If you know where to look, you can find it. Or if you just want to squat for a little while, just go take a nice long shower and hang out.
Yeah,
the restrooms are bigger than my house.
Yeah. Very large.
Yeah, so go check that out. So we had a great time.
I highly recommend that place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to get to. And everybody's like, I'm going to go to Plancha, and then they go into the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
Don't do that. It has its own entrance.
Yeah. If you're at a guard check, you're in the wrong place.
Correct. There's no guard check. You just drive right into it. So yeah, we had a great time. That's all we did on Saturday. We had plans to go hang out with friends afterwards, but then Sid had something that she was doing with work. We were kind of, are we or aren't we? And it didn't quite work out exactly the way we wanted to, so we were trying to meet with friends and then go have dinner.
Yeah.
It didn't work out that way. But as we were leaving, one of Sarah's bosses was stalking us.
Ooh.
And
on purpose?
Yeah. He brought his wife, and he said, well, I knew you guys were doing a meetup, but I thought you guys were just getting here. And she's like, oh, yeah, no, it started at 1. So we hung out for another half hour, just kind of hanging out with them. So.
Oh, at the bar?
Yeah.
Oh, that's who those
yeah, Rob and his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've met him before.
Really?
House of Blues?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's possible. So. Probably. Yeah. Maybe. He's a good guy. He's scatterbrained, but.
Yeah. Well, I tried going to a movie with my Movie Pass, and Movie Pass crashed again.
Oh no! So, 3 movies a month now.
I canceled. I'm out.
Good for you. They're starting to get a little skeezy.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can't keep the system up and running, what the hell am I paying you for?
So are you going over to AMC?
No, that's $19 a month.
Yeah, but it's like unlimited.
3 movies a week.
3 movies a week?
Yeah, and it can be anything. IMAX, fork and screen, Dolby Theater, whatever it is. It's just $19 a month. I don't go to see 3 movies a week. If I saw 3 movies a week, I would say, all right,
you don't go see 3 movies a month.
Yeah, probably 2, maybe.
Yeah.
3 is pushing it.
Yeah.
That's why I like the $7.95 3 movie plan, movie pass plan.
Yeah,
but
it's just unsustainable.
Yeah, no.
Oh well.
When they fix it, maybe I'll go back. They're
not going to fix it. They're not going to come back.
They're in a tailspin.
Yeah,
they just ain't got enough money.
You're going to just be watching.
You can't
the horizon.
Fix broken.
You're going to be watching the horizon one day and just see. Poof,
yeah.
Oh, there goes Movie Pass.
You can't fix stupid.
You can't fix stupid. All right. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get into... I'm sorry, I did not do that right. There's nothing else we can say, so the only thing that we can do is to get into
the news.
Whew, had to bring us back from the jaws of defeat there.
Right.
If you're a Marvel movie fan, it's been a
marvelous year?
A marvelous year. Black Panther has become the 3rd film ever to reach $700 million domestically. Domestically.
Uh-huh.
So on Sunday, August 5th, Marvel Studios' Black Panther crossed the $700 million mark at the domestic box office, bringing that to just the third film in history to this incredible threshold. The film opened in February 16th and is now in its 25th week of release. Wow. And that's Star Wars level.
Yeah.
That shattered February box office records in its debut with $242.1 million over President's Day weekend, including a Friday to Sunday gross of $202 million. Followed by one of the biggest second weekends in history with $111.7 million. Black Panther is the biggest superhero release of all time in North America.
Yikes.
Even bigger than Avengers 2, Age of Ultron, and Avengers 3, Infinity War.
Yeah.
It has an A+ cinema score, and it has an exceptional 97% certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. The film has been celebrated by critics and audiences alike, earning an additional $646.7 million internationally. Black Panther's global total has risen to $1.346 billion to date, ranking as the second biggest film of the year behind Avengers Infinity War. It's not
another Marvel.
Yeah, it's not shocking that Black Panther did better in America than it did around the world.
Yeah,
given its themes and where we are in history.
I still haven't seen it. I'm waiting for the DVD.
You haven't seen Black Panther?
No. I'm waiting for the DVD.
Look, I'm not telling you how to live your life, but you better see it quick before someone brands you a certain thing.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Must be a reason you don't want to go see the Black Panther.
I just ain't got no time.
Yeah. Oh, but you saw Avengers Infinity. You saw the Deadpools.
Oh, Deadpool, I'd say. Yeah. That was funny.
Have you seen Avengers?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Now, how did you go see Avengers and you didn't go see Black Panther?
I think I went with you.
Oh, dude.
Remember sitting next to you?
You got to see them in order.
And then your wife was sitting.
You have to see them in order. Yeah,
your wife was sitting.
Yeah, I remember that. No, that was Deadpool.
That was Deadpool?
That was Deadpool. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, next up.
All right. Attention users.
Attention. Oh, by the way, can I interject?
Sure.
So Friday night went to Hollywood Studios.
Ooh.
Went to Toy Story. I forgot. I should have led with that.
Oh yeah.
Went to Toy Story. It was the first day the Silver Passes were back. Buttloads of people everywhere. The smells.
All the Silverbacks are back.
The smells were amazing. I mean, people had literally been there all day because you could smell them. But that's not what I wanted to mention. What I wanted to mention was prior to Fantasmic, they have 3 announcements now. It's no longer just English and Spanish. Now, I want to say it's English, Spanish, and Portuguese.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was, for me, that was new.
You're like, oh, that's a new language.
Wait,
that's not Spanish.
Which
I think it's
Portuguese. We're getting close because in Paris, Disneyland Paris, we had English, French, German, and Spanish. So, one more.
We can make the
we could make it happen. We can make it the 4 Horsemen.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
All right. Attention users, your DOS is calling you. The Tron attraction is getting a little update, and here is what Disney has to say. So last summer, they unveiled the plans for the thrilling Tron coaster-style attraction to be added into Tomorrowland, the Magic Kingdom Park here in Florida. Today, they wanted to share a first look at the Tron-themed billboard, and I forgot to pull up a picture of that, which is now visible from Storybook Circus. So if you take the train around, you can now see the billboard, which I thought was a great idea. I'm not surprised that there's not more billboards around the train.
Right.
You know. So I'm thinking to myself, well, they built one, there are now going to be others.
Yes.
All right, so the new attraction will occupy an entirely new area next to the land's Space Mountain. And now, as they prepare to welcome Tron into the park, a few tiny little modifications and nearby attractions for this construction are going to take place. So, first, and sadly, the one that breaks my heart the most, The Walt Disney World Railroad will temporarily take up residence at the Main Street station starting this December 2018. They haven't given an exact date, but this December. So if you're coming in December, you won't be able to ride the train around to Fantasyland or pausing its Grand Circle tours of the Magic Kingdom. During this time, though, guests will be able to get an up-close look at the railroad and take advantage of the one-of-a-kind photo opportunities. Now, I hope they post an engineer up there, too. I mean, if they can't drive the train, at least let them stand up there and talk about the train.
That's right.
That's
right. Keep them employed, Disney. Keep them employed. We need them. We need them.
Tell us how the steam is made and all the parts of the train. If you've never taken the train tour, it's really fascinating. The only thing is, it's at the crack of dawn. You have to be at the Magic Kingdom. It starts at 7. You have to be there at 6:30. That's early. That's early for me. That may not be early for everybody. That's early for me. I'm not a morning person.
What?
Yeah.
You're not?
No.
What a shock.
There's got to be an extremely large amount of coffee to get me out of bed at 6:30 in the morning.
I've been there, people. He ain't lying.
Anyway, that is, I think that'll be fun. So, it has some good points. It has some bad points. Also, the Tomorrowland Speedway will be closed for a portion of 2019 as the attraction track will get adjusted. It will then reopen as the same attraction the guests now love and know. Well, it won't be the same if you're taking some track away, Disney. I'm just saying. Every time you want to build something a little extra, that track gets a little bit smaller.
A little bit smaller.
Smaller. A little bit more.
Just make it a circle.
Yeah. That's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be a 10-minute circle.
Just make it bumper cars and be done with it. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'd be down with bumper cars. It's bumper cars now, anyway.
Wreck-It Ralph cars.
Wreck-It Ralph cars.
Make it Candyland.
Sugar rush. Sugar. That would be cool. That's a great idea.
See.
You're just full of it. Full of ideas.
All right. Let's move on to the trivia. All right. Last week's question was kind of easy. You had a 50-50 shot. The question was this. True or false? The Circle D Ranch at Walt Disney World opened before the Magic Kingdom opened. And the correct answer was true. And the reason was they wanted to start training all the draft horses that were going to pull the trolleys before the Magic Kingdom opened so that they'd be ready to go on opening day. So, Stephanie C. is the winner. As we like to say, Stephanie, it's in the mail. All right, this week's trivia question may be easy, but we're going to want the complete answer, not just some of the answer. Okay? It's what is the name of the fleet that transports guests to Disney Springs from Port Orleans and Old Key West?
The monorail boats.
That's very nice. But no. Send us the correct answer to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com. And we want the entire name of this company, let's say.
Hint.
Yeah.
Company.
Correct.
Company.
Yeah.
Hey, we just got done recording our Patreon show, so if you're a Patreon of Disney Parks Podcast, you could have just come from an hour, well, it wasn't an hour this week, it's more like
40 minutes.
40-minute show. So we do a live show at 7 p.m. Eastern Time every Monday that we record just for our Patreons, the people who love to support the show, love the show and support the show. So if you want to find out a little bit more about that, you can go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. You can check that out. Now, if you sign up to be a Patreon, what that's telling us is that you really love what we do and want to help keep us on the air and keep us live and keep us free, most importantly. And you can support the show financially, or little or as much as you want. And we have some really killer rewards like ad-free shows, a free show, a free Facebook group that you can come hang out in and interact with other Disney fans. And if you are a Patreon, you get a shout out every week that we do here on the show, and you can be like the cool kids like Brad, Corey, Daniel F, Daniel S, David, Dawn, Dustin, Ernie, Eva, James, Jennifer, Kathy, Katie A, Katie G, Michael, Mike, Ron, Ross, Sam, Willie, Tom, Will, and other Willie. Wait, did I say Willie? Yeah, we got two Willies.
Will and a Willie.
No, we've got Willie, Tom, Will, and Willie. So we got two Willies, or we just got Willie in there twice?
No,
do we have two Willies?
Maybe we should free Willie.
Maybe we should free one. I was going there. So if you want to be like the cool kids and help the Disney
I tried
parks,
to put this in alphabetical order.
You did a great job.
Yeah.
If you want to help us out, go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. And now it's time for your tip of the week. This is a new segment that we're doing here on the show. Yeah. Booking your advanced dining reservations for your Disney vacation is a big piece of your planning process. Certain restaurants are in higher demand than others, so it's very important to book your reservation as quickly as possible. At Walt Disney World Resorts, you can book table service restaurant reservations. Say it with me now, kids. 180 days in advance. If you're staying at Walt Disney World Resort Hotel, then you can book dining reservations for your entire stay up to 10 days, beginning 180 days before your arrival date. You can book them as early as 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time online or on the My Disney Experience app, or starting at 7 a.m. Eastern Time by calling 407-WDW-DINE. The Disneyland Resort restaurants allow everyone to book their reservations 60 days in advance. And if you want to make reservations there, you can call... I don't know.
Reservations?
Yeah.
Dining?
Yeah.
407-WDW-DINE?
No, for Disneyland.
Oh, I'm not sure it's Disneyland.
Well, yeah. Half the article is missing.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Disneyland Resort restaurants allow everyone to book their vacation 6 days in advance. Guests can literally. I should really proofread these before I open my mouth. Let's see. Anybody in the chat room?
This is kind of the black hole of vacationing.
Yeah,
because
no kidding.
I really didn't know what time you could do that. I always thought it was like midnight, not 6 a.m., you know.
Well, and that's the thing. There's so much disinformation out there. And, okay, here it is. If you want to book a Disneyland Resort vacation dining reservation, you can book 714-781-DINE or 3463. So, 714-781-DINE. Here's the thing. Here's my advice. My advice is to use a travel planner.
Yeah.
And our travel planner of choice is dreamsbydesigntravel.com. Call those guys up, make your travel reservations, and they can take care of all that stuff for you. Yeah. That's my
Leave it to a professional.
Leave it to a professional. Let them deal with the hassle. B, it's totally free.
It's like Greyhound. Leave the driving to them.
Yes.
Leave the planning to them.
Correct. Leave the planning to them. And if there is a problem, trust me, you want a travel professional contacting Disney.
Sure.
You don't want to be calling Disney at 3 o'clock in the morning if there's a problem.
Because they don't care. But they care when a travel agent calls.
Yes, they'll jump when one of their travel planner partners calls, yes. Yeah. Versus John Q. Dude calling, stressed out, not knowing the right words to say.
Yeah.
Use a travel planner, kids. That's the best way to go. Yeah.
All right. Food and Wine is right around the corner, literally. And
it is.
Disney's making it now easier to get a seat at Eat to the Beat. So,
unless you're going to stand in line, which they're making it really, really difficult.
And really, really stupid for you to be in that line.
Yeah.
So this year, they're now adding quick service to Eat to the Beat dining packages. So this is how this is going to work. This year's concert series at Epcot International Food, I love saying that, Epcot International Food and Wine Festival is shaping up to be something special. Musical guests aren't the only thing new for 2018. Though, Eat to the Beat will be offering a quick service dining package in the first time in forever.
Sneaky Disney.
Available only as a day of opportunity. So you can't do this ahead of time. A day of opportunity. Guests can make their way to one place only, the Liberty Inn, and purchase this counter service option at the cost of $29.99 per person for a food and wine attendee, and they can get a package that includes an entree, a dessert, and one non-alcoholic beverage. Most important, though, the deal provides reserved seating at that night's Eat to the Beat concert. Now, I wonder if you get to pick which of those times, or if it's just like, well, we only have this one left.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. I think they're gonna give away the ones that they don't use on the regular.
Yeah.
All right. So availability is limited, and it will change daily dependent upon the number of seats that have not been reserved through the other table service dinner packages. See?
There you go.
Yeah, they're not
We've
stupid.
got a lot of spots for the 5:30. You interested in 5:30?
Yeah.
It's 6 o'clock. Well, then, no.
Yeah. The early bird gets the worm, then listens to other birds and sings priority seating that later that night. So I guess my suggestion would be, I don't know if you can go for lunch. I think you can. I think you can even go for breakfast. Any one of the meals.
Mm-hmm.
So I would make a beeline for the Liberty Inn Tavern at Rope Drop at 10 o'clock when they open up World Showcase, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Make a beeline.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
So, keeping on track with the International Food and Wine Festival, which is literally right around the corner. I think, it's the end of the week, right?
Yeah.
It's starting that soon. There's a new kids area and kids events coming to Epcot 2018. Guests could be misunderstanding, thinking that Epcot Food and Wine Festival is one of Disney World's less family-friendly events. Mm-hmm. Depends on the time of day, I guess.
Right.
After all, the wine is right there in the name, so I guess this isn't a kids event. Au contraire, Disney would say.
That's right.
This year's festival is looking to put parents at ease by adding some additional activities and entertainment with children in mind. For the first time in forever. Did you add it on the last article? No. Or is it actually in the text?
No, it was actually in there.
Twofer, Disney. Good job, guys. For the first time in forever, along with the special events and entertainment at the Food and Wine Festival, they will be having a festival play area created just for kids. Now, this is normally only during the Flower and Garden Festival, so I guess it makes sense that they now do it at Food and Wine. Here are a few of the ways in which children can take part in the culinary celebration that will be transforming Epcot from August 30th through November 12th. Oh, I thought it was earlier. I guess I was thinking of September. I guess, I don't know. So, Festival Play Area located near Test Track. This area will be themed around the upcoming animated feature by Walt Disney Animation Studios, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2. The film will be arriving in U.S. theaters November 21st. A junior chef kitchen, the complimentary culinary experience at 11 a.m. on Sundays in the Festival Center, will let children cook and, most importantly, eat. In a family-friendly environment, guests can sign up at the Festival Center on Saturdays and Sundays, and there is limited availabilities. Take some advice, parents. This is not a meal replacement.
Yeah.
This is not a, hey, let's get up and go do
or
that.
Or babysitting replacement.
It's not that either, yeah. Candy Sushi, taking place at 3:30 and 5:30 at the Sunshine Seasons. Disney chefs will instruct children in the fine art of sugary sushi rolling. Damn, say that 3 times fast. Sign up at tasteepcot.com. Availability there is limited as well. I wonder if...
Do they use the Swedish fish?
Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak is returning for yet another year. Guests can help their children spot statuettes of Remy hidden throughout the festival. Accompanying maps and stickers can be purchased at the Festival Center, Penn Central, Disney Traders, or World Central. And Disney Du Jour Dance Party from 5:30 to 9:30, because all kids love a dance party, at the Fountain View stage on Saturdays and Sundays, where kids can meet Disney friends as they dance, play games, and enjoy a concert from a Radio Disney special guest, DJ.
Right.
Food and Wine Festival menus will also assist parents in making sure their children are well fed and enjoying the event. A special symbol resembling a smiling strawberry can be found next to menu items that were designed with kids in mind.
Right.
So there you go, folks. Epcot's Food and Wine Festival. Kid-friendly.
Listen, my kids are not young, but I think it would be, I guess if you're an adult and you're trying to do wine and dine, around World Showcase, I don't think a lot of these things are around the World Showcase where the parents are going to want to be. They're all on this side of the... Right?
Say that one more time.
None of these things... Not none. Most of these things are not happening in the World Showcase.
Correct.
And that's where the adults want to be.
Correct.
So, this is tough.
Right.
This is tough. All right.
It's a hard thing, man. I get it with kids, and the thing is, I'm glad that the most of these things are really early, because it's later in the day is when things get sloppy.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the fact they're doing some really cool stuff. The candy sushi thing, I was thinking, I wonder if adults are able to do that, because I know a certain sushi maker that would love to do that.
Yeah, I'd like to give it a try too.
Yeah, that'd be fun. So we'll go check it out. We'll let you guys know.
Hey, I've been taught twice by Marimoto how to make sushi.
That's right.
I think you can handle the candy.
I think you can handle that candy.
All right, we mentioned this last week, the week before? I don't know. Recently, within the last 2 weeks, that, Artist Point may be having some issues.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of rumors and stuff that's swirling around on the internet. And I really gave you my thoughts. I think, and we had mentioned this, that it should be a character buffet. Get Woody, Jesse, Bullseye. Keep it to the Westernish, theme, and make it a character buffet for breakfast, lunch, and then turn it over to signature dining at night. That's my thoughts. But rumors are swirling around regarding the fate of Artist Point, the signature restaurant located at Disney Villains Lodge. So recently, discussions heated up on the internet, and we're just going to share some of those things, and then ask you all what you think.
Right.
So far nothing has been officially announced. So this is all guessing by everybody's part on the internet. So regarding the change, as far as we know, there's no closure scheduled for refurbishment, but there is a little black hole at the end of, I think, December to January, where they are not, October to November, where they are not taking reservations. And nobody knows why there's this black hole. So one person wonders if the change is coming due to the restaurant not being as popular as other signature dining around the Magic Kingdom and other resorts, because it really doesn't have a view of any fireworks.
I know, right?
You really can't see anything but the resort from the restaurant.
Yeah.
You can see the pool. You can see the boat dock.
You can hear the fireworks.
You can hear the geyser.
Right.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
So you're really going for the food and not for what's happening outside your window.
And you should. The food is amazing.
Yeah, the food is very good, I think. So some internet people are saying there's no advanced dining from October 22nd through the end of December. That's a long period.
That's a long overhaul.
Yeah. So that reeks rehab to me.
They may also be doing something where they're opening up a section where it can do more of an outdoor thing, too, because they've done that with the overhang beneath them.
Yeah. So you also have to remember that what happened was, that kind of tripped all this, was Geyser Point stopped serving breakfast.
Right.
And that was the trigger that people started digging into the resort dining to figure out what was going on.
Right.
And that's when, and I've seen too, and we were there for New Year's Eve dinner one night.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? A dozen people were in the restaurant for New Year's Eve dinner?
Oh, no. I thought there were more people. Did it seem empty to you?
Yeah, it did seem very empty. We were like one of the last tables. Yeah, we were one of the last tables.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
And we left at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I do remember there was a lot of empty spots. Yeah. But, it's... the other thing you have to factor in is this is now a DVC.
A lot DVC.
So it could be getting some upgrades that are, plussing up a little bit for the DVC crowd.
Yeah. I hope the restaurant doesn't go. I really do like the food there.
I do too.
If you're going to close it, give it a little fresh look. It is a little on the dated side, I would say.
A little bit, but I mean that's the rustic look they're going for. So I mean it makes sense.
Freshen it up, freshen up the menu.
Yeah.
And
bring it.
And I said do characters for breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, do some more of that out west stuff. The bison burgers were great, but do some more of that.
Elk.
Stuff. Really, push the envelope because that whole resort is meant to evoke the West. I mean, we already have California Grill, so we don't need California, but
it's supposed to be the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, do some of that stuff. Have Bigfoot come through and say hi to everybody.
Yeah, you can have Stinky Pete.
Stinky Pete.
All right. So I'm interested to see what people think about this because I don't think anybody wants to see a signature restaurant go offline at Disney. There's, sometimes it's hard to find a reservation, and then they go, oh, I could eat at the Artist Point, and you're happy because now you have a signature dining reservation.
Right.
So let us know what you think. DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com or Facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast.
Sweet.
All right.
Sweet. Yeah.
Anything else we got?
No, I don't think so. Want to make sure that you come find us on Facebook, Facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast. You can also find us at YouTube, Disney Parks Podcast. You can find us on Twitter, Disney Podcaster. Mm-hmm. And Instagram at Disney Parks Podcast. The main thing is we want you to come to DisneyParksPodcast.com. You can find links to all of our show archives as well as our blogs from all of our amazing guest bloggers. You can find links to some other things we are redoing. By the time this goes out, we'll have a brand new shop that you will be able to come hang out and check out all the new things. We're updating some of our gear. We're updating some of the things we have there, and you will also be able to find links to our amazing sponsors like our travel planner friends over at dreamsbydesigntravel.com. And other than that, my friends, if you don't see you online or in person, we will definitely see you in the parks. All right. Do you want to answer a couple questions now, or you want to wait until the very end?
No, let's answer a couple now.
Okay, so Jennifer was asking questions. She's got a question that she's coming here for. Is that Christmas Eve? I'm refreshing my things. I think she was asking about Christmas Eve. By the way, she saved our biscuits on the 714 Dine thing.
I think she said Christmas Eve dinner.
Christmas Eve dinner. So where do you think we should go for Christmas Eve dinner?
If you could get any reservations?
Yeah.
Wow.
Citricos is always an easier get, and it's a nicer restaurant, and you're in the Grand Floridian.
Yep. I would say, Citricos, even the Grand Floridian Cafe.
Or
they have like a lobster roll.
No. Like what's the
Narcosis?
Narcosis
would be great.
Yeah, that place would be good.
I would I'm going to say, even go out to the Four Seasons.
Oh God, if you could do Ravello, if you spend a little bit more money, go to Kappa. Yeah. Gico at the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah. And this is going to sound stupid, but Trattoria al Forno on the boardwalk.
Yep.
Yachtsman Steakhouse, if you're looking for a good steak.
Yep.
And I'd even go out and say Ale and Compass.
Yeah, I've not been there since they've reopened that.
I've been there a couple times already.
Yeah.
And I like it.
I would think that would probably be, unless you wanted to go something like STK, Disney Springs.
Sure.
Or if you wanted to go...
Marimoto Asia.
Yeah, even Marimoto Asia.
Homecoming.
Yeah. I'm thinking what other place. Any of the Bonnet Creek area restaurants, which is still on Disney property. Yeah,
Bull and Bear.
Yes. Oh, Bull and Bear. That's it. If you can get a Bull and Bear, that'd be great. That's a toughie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think those would be all of our places. So if you didn't get that list, we
should almost do a show about all the places to eat and why we like them.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Or why we suggest them. Is it the ambience? Is it the food? Is it the location? Is it the easy to get to? Yeah.
We should do a series of shows on why we eat where we eat. And
usually because we're hungry and we have a reservation.
Yes, but do like a signature dining, and then like dining, and then like quick service dining, because we go to all of them all the time.
We'll have a whole new appreciation for that come October 1st.
Why?
Magical dining.
Oh yeah, magical dining. Sorry, no, that's September 1st.
No. After we complete the
done. Oh, okay, yeah.
We'll have a whole new appreciation for the list of all the places to go in and around Orlando.
So Michael is there busting our chops, rightfully so. I'd say Mickey's Not So Scary is right around the corner. That's right. That's what I was thinking of. It starts in 4 days. It's Mickey's Not So Scary. That's what I had in my head the whole time. So, I went ahead and hid a comment, by the way.
I saw that.
Yeah, and this is not a place to advertise. If you want to advertise, talk to us. Don't do that. That was not cool. Although it's great advertising trick. I'm just saying. All right, ready to do the next one?
Sure.
In today's show, we have news about the Dia de los Muertos at Disneyland Resort, Contemporary Resort Chef Table Experience, and some Mouse's 90th birthday TV show, and so much more on today's Disney Parks podcast.
He looks marvelous for 90.
Yeah, from 90, that dude looks spry. Saw him a couple weeks ago at Ravello.
Yeah.
He looks good. I gotta admit.
It's almost like he hasn't aged.
He hasn't aged a day, I'm telling you.
He's like Benjamin Buttons. He's going backwards.
He is going backwards in time. And Minnie Mouse is totally adopted to modern culture. Yeah. So, gotta love that. I've gotta get that video done. I've yet to do that video. So welcome to the show, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great week. This is our Friday show. So we hope you guys are looking forward to a great weekend. Looking forward to a lot of fun. Are we doing anything? What are you doing? Any plans for this coming weekend?
Oh, Sunday, we're going to STK for lunch.
Yes. Yeah, I haven't looked at my calendar. When we get done...
We moved it to 2.
Yeah, when we get done, can we go through the calendars to make sure that I'm on the same page? That'd be good.
There's a lot of stuff coming up.
That'd be really good. We have something on Saturday. It's Disney related, but it's not like Disney. We're having some friends of ours that are Disney friends who are coming over doing a big cookout on Saturday. That's probably not what you were looking for.
No.
And I think we might be doing something on Friday night, but I can't remember what it is. That's the extent of our Disney plans right there.
Yeah.
Disney Springs, and that's
that STK lunch menu looks great.
Yeah, should be fun. Should be really, really fun. Looking forward to it. Yeah. So anything else you want to add before we go? All right, let's get into the news. Disneyland Resort is hosting a Dia de los Muertos inspired experiences starting on September 7th. So starting on the 7th through November 2nd, the Disneyland Resort will be hosting limited time experience inspired by Dia de los Muertos. Now, according to the Disney Parks blog, Disney California Adventure Park will be bringing back the Plaza de la Familia, a celebration of Disney Pixar's Coco at Paradise Gardens, which was a popular offering last year, mainly because A, it's Latino, and B, it's Coco. Coco was a huge hit last year. Here, guests can interact with a memory wall. You can take their photo at the Mexican Arbol de la Vida, which is the Tree of Life photo spot. And Tree of Life, what? They stole our Tree of Life?
They stole it.
Sons of guns. So you can take that photo spot and craft your own mask that portrays their aljibre, I think that's pronounced correctly, or Spirit Guide. Now, during the festivities, Paradise Gardens Grill will be serving Mexican food. The Paradise Gardens will also be hosting a mariachi band. Throughout the day, there will be a musical celebration of Coco, the movie, not the drink, which brings together the storytellers of Plaza de la Familia and the Mariachi Divas. This year, a whimsical handcrafted styling of Miguel will join the music and dancing. In Cars Land, guests are encouraged to visit the Ofrenda, which is a remembrance altar for Doc Hudson. Oh, son of a gun. Now I want to go.
That should be a very long list of dead people.
I mean,
they kill off somebody in every movie.
Oh, who'd they kill off in the last one?
Bambi's mother.
No. Well, cars.
I understand that,
but
okay. I'm saying all the dead parents.
Oh, yeah.
Disney's killed off.
And now a reading of
the dead parents.
Parents we've lost along the way. Cinderella's parents.
Yes.
Snow White's parents. Bambi's mom. All of the people on the planet Earth from WALL-E.
Yeah.
Except for those fat bastards up in the spaceship.
Frozen's parents.
Killed by a tiger when she gave birth to Tarzan.
The Prince and the Frog, right? Doesn't her parents die?
Her father was dead. Yeah, her mother.
Everybody dies.
Gosh, darn it.
It's a terrible thing to be a parent in a Disney movie because you're going to wind up dead. It's the guy with the red shirt.
I was going to say they're the red shirt of the Disney.
The red shirt of the Disney films.
But in Cars Land, they do a tribute to Doc Hudson. The
nice.
ofrenda for Doc can be found at Ramon's House of Body Art. Of course, it is. In Frontierland at Disneyland Park, Zucalo Park, Zaucolo, I hope I'm saying that correctly, will be decorated with a colorful display in honor of Dia de los Muertos. The display will include marigolds and papel picado throughout the installation, along with a traditional ofrenda, calaveras, which is the sugar skulls, an iconic figure of La Catrina, and delicious food at the nearby Ranchero del Zaucalo. Math is a long Spanish class. Guys, if I'm mispronouncing all that stuff, I sincerely apologize. I'm trying to do the best I can. So, yeah. All right.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it should be a fun time to be talking about dead people.
Yeah. It's good to be dead.
It's good to be the dead.
All right, hey, last week we had a meetup at Plancha. We kind of spoke about that on our Monday show.
Or
Wednesday, whenever that was.
Time. It's a hard thing when you're doing 2 shows in the night.
When I'm time shifting.
Yeah.
Hey, coming up, though, we're going to be September 15th at Miser's Lounge at the Grand Floridian at 7 p.m.
Sweetness.
We've had requests to make it earlier, but they don't open till 4. So 7 p.m. Should be a good time.
We could make it earlier, or we could just meet outside in the little deck. Forget it.
Yeah, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
October 20th, we're not really sure what we're doing. We had a plan that really didn't work out, so we're going to have to come up with plan B. And then November 3rd, we're going to be at the Boardwalk, just outside the bakery at 7 p.m. So maybe get a little glimpse of illuminations, a little cupcake, a little coffee, a little ice cream from, what's that, Seven Hills? What the hell is that ice cream?
I don't know.
Something Hills.
Bob Iger's
favorite ice cream. Because that's where he goes.
Creamery Hills, something like that. The hills are alive with the sound of music.
And then mark your calendars now.
Check it.
Get it done. Put it on there. Scratch it, circle it, whatever you got to do. December 8th is our annual Christmas crawl. We'll begin at the Outer Rim at 7 p.m.
Yay. I was just at the Outer Rim.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
So, right now, the September one is posted on Facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast /events. You can go see that RSVP. That helps us know if you're coming, how many people will be there. So if you want to do that, go do that. And then the other ones will get posted as soon as we figure out not dates, but the location for the October thing, and we'll do something else. Don't forget to listen to us on your Amazon Echo or your Amazon Dot and even your Google Home. Just say, play the Disney Parks podcast. John is fixing the store and should be up soon. If not, by the time you hear this.
It'll already be done by the time this goes out.
So by the time you hear this, the new store will be fixed. Disney Parks Podcast /shop. And don't forget to rate us and review us wherever you see the show. Go to iTunes or Stitcher or Downcast. Wherever you get the show, click yes, I love the show. And review it. All right. If you have some spare paoli to get rid of in your wallet.
Paoli?
Money.
Oh.
Disney has found a way for you to release some of that.
I didn't know if you were trying to say peyote or payola.
Payola.
Okay.
Some money. If you need to get
I'm
rid
with
of
you now.
some scratch.
Totally with you now. I was somewhere else for a minute.
You can join, not the California Grill cooking team.
No, nay.
But join the contemporary catering chefs.
Woo, yeah.
And service staff at the Executive Chef's Table located backstage at Disney's Contemporary Resort Convention Center for a unique chef table experience taking place on 3 nights. October 11th at 7 p.m., November 1st at 7 p.m., and then December 13th at 7
tell me. 7 p.m.?
7 p.m.
Yeah!
The evening will begin with an innovative reception and champagne toast in the catering kitchen. There's nothing like being in a catering kitchen.
No, there's not. No, there's not.
And then you'll progress through a secret entrance to the chef's table. Guests will enjoy a 6-course meal, each presented and completed on stage and accompanied by an outstanding wine selection. Those who would like to attend should be prepared for an interactive evening with a sommelier and the chefs. The experience is a mere $259 per person.
Only $259?
Only $259 per person.
I paid that
plus
much.
Plus tax and gratuities included.
I paid that much for dinner at Club 33 once.
Yeah, exactly. This is for Tables in Wonderland members, too.
Oh, hey.
So Tables in Wonderland members should call 407-WDW9-7762 to book a seat at the Contemporary Resort's chef table.
Nice.
And space is limited.
Of course
obviously.
It is. Of course it is.
How limited could it be having this on 3 separate nights?
Having it 3 separate nights, charging $260 a person.
Yeah. I'm thinking 30, 40 people probably.
Oh,
per
if
night.
that. If that.
Yeah.
That would be a fun event, but gosh darn, man, it's so prohibitive.
$150, I would have been, yes, fine. I'll give it a shot. $250, no, I'm out.
$250, you're poking me with a stick.
Yeah, I don't care what kind of food you're serving me.
Squeezing blood from the proverbial
If it was a California Grill and $250, I might have reconsidered it. But the convention catering kitchen? Yeah, I guess I know.
Nothing like being in a convention space.
Yeah, in the kitchen.
I have loaded so many gigs for when I was in a wedding band through kitchens. The smell is
not pleasant.
Actually, I know the kitchen that they're going to take everybody to, and it's that kitchen that they built for those special event things. So I'm sure it's sparkly, clean, smelly, smells good, and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Well, it has to be. It better be.
Yeah.
$259.
Yeah. ABC is going to be presenting Mickey's 90th Spectacular on November 4th. ABC has announced that on November 4th they will celebrate Mickey Mouse's birthday with Mickey's 90 Spectacular, a 2-hour primetime commercial. A primetime special commercial. Legendary television producer and director Don Mishner will produce and direct the event, which will be broadcast from the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles. The special will include musical performances, tributes, and short films that have never been seen before.
I wonder if they're selling tickets for this.
I don't know. Maybe Jen could find out. And I'm sure some of those short films will be in the form of commercials.
Yeah.
Mishner said that we're honored to be involved in the star-studded production, adding, quote, "I'm delighted to be working on this magical event. Walt Disney was a major influence in my early life and actually inspired me to pursue my life's work in television," end quote. More details of the broadcast will be announced soon, including which celebrities will be making appearances during the Elegant Affair. Mickey's 90th Spectacular will be presented Sunday, November 4th, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern. Mickey Mouse turns 90 on November 18th. Wowzers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
90
I remember
years
when he
old.
was a spry 50.
I too remember when he was a spry 60.
Oh, yeah.
Mickey turned 60. Yeah.
All right, get your phone ready.
Okay.
Will we be able to hear the volume if you play it into the mic? The speaker? The speaker on your phone.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, gather around, kids. Get your pajamas on. Uncle Tony's got a story for you. The shop did. Here's the thing, too, that I just found out when I was doing research on this. The Disney Store online does not exist anymore. If you type Disney Store, it now redirects you to something called shopdisney.com. I'm just throwing that out there. All right, so they have a new sleep shop hotline. So parents agree that putting kids to bed can be stressful. And a recent study showed that 77% of parents are exhausted by the process of getting their children to bed. I'm just going to leave that where it lies. Beginning today, families and fans can add a little Disney magic to their bedtime routine with a new Disney Store's Sleep Shop hotline. So, John, call 1-877
Yeah.
7 Mickey.
Got it. Bingity bangity, bingity bangity bangity, bingity bang.
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
Hi there. Welcome to Disney Store's Sleep Shop Hotline. To help you add a bit of magic to your little one's nighttime routine, follow the prompts to hear a special bedtime message from some of your favorite
Mickey,
Disney
right?
characters. You can also visit shopdisney.com to shop new pajama sets, sleep rewards charts, and more for a good night's sleep. Press 1 to hear from Mickey.
Duh.
Hiya, pal. It's me, Mickey Mouse. Oh, I sure am glad you called. Gosh, it must be getting close to your bedtime. I bet by now you've brushed your teeth and gotten into your pajamas. Well, that's great. Pluto and I just finished brushing our teeth, too. Tonight, I think I'll read Pluto his favorite story. It's about a brave dog who helps a lost bunny rabbit find his way home. Well, it's time for Pluto's nighttime walk, so I better go. Good night, pal. I hope you have sweet dreams.
Okay. So besides Mickey, there's Minnie, Donald, Daisy, and Goofy. All to give kids something to look forward to each night. The phone number will run from, I think a couple days ago, only until August 31st. After that, Disney doesn't care how your kid gets to bed.
That's right.
They care for these 30 days or these 2 weeks.
That's right.
And after that, you figure it out.
Well, kids going back to school, so they care about getting ready for school.
I guess. And it's only available in the United States and Canada. So, if you're in some other place, that's too bad.
Right.
In an effort to help improve the bedtime battle, Disney Store and Shop Disney have launched new sleep shop assortments of children's sleep items that have teamed up with Lauren Olson, who is a certified pediatric sleep coach and founder of the Sleep and the City, to give her tips to parents for troubleshooting common sleeping challenges. My mother used to just tie me in bed. My father used to beat me with a belt, and if I didn't go to sleep, that was that.
That explains so much. I think that, we rag on technology a lot, but I'm going to tell you something, man. I mean, kids today, you could get a phone call from Mickey Mouse and have him tell you a bedtime story.
Right.
Oh, my gosh. This is great. I don't know why they don't do this. They're going to hit you with a commercial on the front end. The ROI on this can't be that. It's already set up.
Yeah.
Why? What's the bandwidth on the phone calls?
Yeah. It's an 800 number, so they're picking up the tab. they're hoping that you're going to buy some of that sleep stuff.
Heck yeah.
Which they'll make back in spades on their margin. Mm-hmm. So.
I mean, I don't know what the number is, the going number on an 800 number is with all the lines to do that. But
for Disney, it's probably pennies on a dollar.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So Corey just wants to know what the number is one more time. So the number, Corey, is 1-877-7-MICKEY.
Or, if you would like the digitized version, it's 1-877-764-2539. Okay?
All right.
There you go. All right, guys. If you're like me and a big fan of food trucks, although I'm not super excited about the food trucks, the Disney food trucks, they're not the best. Not the worst, but they're not the best. Yeah.
I haven't had really anything I write home about.
Yeah.
At Disney Springs.
That's all about to change.
Yeah.
Because according to the Disney Parks blog, the popular barbecue joint Four Rivers will soon have a food truck coming to Disney Springs. The new establishment will be called 4R Cantina Barbacoa Food Truck and will be located at the Disney Springs Marketplace beginning in late August. The 4R Cantina Barbacoa food truck will serve a barbacoa-style menu derived from the, quote, culinary culture of Mexico City. Guests will be able to find taco cones, burrito bowls, and even vegetarian options like squash blossom burrito. Ooh. Four Rivers is a popular family-owned steakhouse barbecue chain here in Florida. The food truck will be serving another locally founded establishment. The food truck will serve as another locally founded establishment making its way here to Disney Springs. This is one of those cool things. It's going to be open 7 days a week, unlike their regular restaurants that are not open on Sunday. So the food truck will be open 7 days a week, but the restaurants will still remain closed on Sundays.
Yeah. That's interesting. Here's a food trend, if you haven't figured this out yet. The word bowl.
Bowl?
Bowl. Everything is in a bowl. There's a place opening up here in Lake Nona that is going to be a bowl restaurant. I think it's called Bolé.
Bolé!
That's how big the trend is, that there are now bowl restaurants opening.
Yeah. Well,
it's huge.
That's was it not Moe's? Moe's does it, and then the other one, Chipotle, and Qdoba.
Yeah,
they all do that. They do the bowls now.
Yeah, PB&G.
Yeah,
at the Four Seasons has a bowl on their lunch menu now.
Where did I go? I went through somewhere and ordered fast food, and they've got a bowl now.
Yeah. Yeah, Chick-fil-A, I think, has got a breakfast bowl.
That's what it was. Chick-fil-A's breakfast bowl.
Yeah, they got a breakfast bowl.
There you go.
Yeah, everybody does.
Everybody's got a bowl. You got a bowl?
You get a bowl.
You get a bowl. You get a bowl. Everybody gets a bowl. Thanks, Oprah.
All right. What's the worst thing about staying in a hotel room, John? At Disney.
At Disney, usually it's the thin walls, the guests, and definitely the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So Disney's going to try and fix that now for you.
Ha ha!
I like this. Is what my thing was. I liked it when I had to plug my wire into their internet, and then I could plug my own router and then blast my own Wi-Fi that I knew would fill the room, and I would have my own Wi-Fi in my little hotspot.
Yes.
I don't know if I needed it everywhere else. I mean, it's nice to have in the parks, but I'm just saying. Anyway, so Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter,
Mr. Quarter,
they got a update. So as part of the company's efforts to continuously improve the guest experience, Walt Disney World is working hard to identify opportunities to enhance the Wi-Fi services available across the resorts. For this reason, Disney is currently upgrading the complimentary Wi-Fi offered to Disney hotel guests so that it will be faster, more reliable,
okay,
and access will be available in more areas. Now, I think one of Disney's problems is once everybody in the resort gets on the Wi-Fi, it comes to a
screeching halt. It's quicker just a 2 carrier pigeon.
Yeah. It's easier to use the phone. So Disney Port Orleans French Quarter Resort is the latest hotel to get these Wi-Fi upgrades. Now, if you're staying, you want to now go and look for Disney's new Wi-Fi. The new Wi-Fi network is now called WDW Resorts Guest. Okay? Yep. That's the network you now want to get on. Not Disney's public Wi-Fi or, any of that other stuff they're selling you.
Yeah.
So if you do come down, I guess, for this, holiday season and you're staying at the French Quarter, I'd be interested to hear if, your Wi-Fi experience was better. Well, I'm sure they get a lot of complaints.
Well, at that resort, I'm sure they do because it's so open.
Yes.
But I don't see why it would be any more open than the Pop or
Saratoga Springs.
Yeah. But in doing some research for a book that I'm writing, I found out that Port Orleans is the largest resort was the largest resort at one time in Florida. It's definitely the largest resort because it's got French Quarter and Riverside.
Yeah, I believe that. I mean, they're really connected. They're not.
Yeah.
There's a road that goes around the whole thing.
Yeah. So it's fascinating. So you never know. So we'll see. If you guys are staying there, let us know. Let us know if the quality is better. Because I know for the most part, like when I do the live things on Tuesday night, the Wi-Fi is okay. But there are sometimes
you're probably stretching the bandwidth.
I am probably pushing it just a hair, but I'm doing it through my phone too.
Yeah.
So that's better.
Sketchy at best.
Well, still, I mean, we haven't missed one yet. We've done pretty good. The only time we ever had sketchy was when we were at Disney Springs once. Things got sideways at Disney Springs. Yeah. So Disney's new streaming service gives creative oversight to one Ricky Strauss. As many know, Disney's rolling out a new streaming service similar to Netflix that's making waves in the entertainment industry. Oh, is that an understatement? Following the pattern, Disney has surprised Hollywood once again by assigning Ricky Strauss creative oversight of programming as president of content and marketing for Disney's streaming service. Rising through the ranks at Disney, Strauss now has the authority to develop the service's strategic content vision and greenlight TV shows, movies, and other things they're going to put on there. Strauss, president of marketing for Walt Disney Studios for the last 6 years, has a strong background in promotions with past advertising experiences at TriStar Pictures and Columbia Pictures. Was he on when they did John Carter? We have to have a chat about that. During his time at Disney, Strauss helped develop films into box office smashes such as Star Wars: The Force Awakens, because God knows it was all about advertising.
That's right.
The Black Panther, of course, because nobody's going to see that movie because it's all about advertising.
Right.
Beauty and the Beast, and Inside Out.
Ooh.
The surprise comes as a result of his past production history, which has also overseen box office misses like Go and Fair Game.
Wow.
Especially since the streaming service is deemed to be a make-or-break plan to solve Disney's television viewership problems. Although most of Hollywood is shocked by the decision, Kevin Feige endorsed Strauss as a, quote, hugely supportive of storytellers, quote, and displaying, quote, creative instincts and expertise, end quote. Strauss will be responsible for hundreds of millions of dollars in production and have to negotiate original content in addition to Disney mainstays like Marvel, Lucasfilm, and Pixar. Oh. He's got the keys to the digital kingdom in his hands. For instance, Strauss will oversee the upcoming live-action Star Wars series directed by Jon Favreau. The streaming service specific show will cost roughly $100 million for just 10 mere episodes, raising the stakes for Strauss and the service's performance. Other original content includes Timmy Failure, horrible name, a best-selling book series inspired by
A Boy Detective?
Yeah. Timmy Failure, a best-selling book series-inspired boy detective movie. That was written poorly. Yeah. Directed by Oscar-winning Tom McCarthy, the film has a budget of $45 million.
Wow.
So far, Strauss has recruited top directors and producers for the service's original content at a time when Apple, Amazon, and Netflix are stealing the best talent from traditional TV. However, he will also need to ensure the service's programs appeal to a wide audience and position it as an entertainment leader in an increasingly crowded market. Do they not know that they're building this for Disney fans? They do know that they have a built-in fan base.
No. The answer to that is no, they don't.
I mean, Star Wars hiccups notwithstanding, there's not been, with the exception of what were they called? The family of, not mutants, but the whatevers that lived on the moon.
Ewoks?
No. There was one Marvel series that only did like 8 episodes, and it was not good. Outside of that, they've had no misses. So Marvel, done.
Listen, yes, you're going to need some new content. But for the love of baby Jesus, you have the largest catalog
I know
of old stuff. Live action, animated, TV shows, whatever it is. You could certainly fill airtime with some of that.
And you just bought 21st Century Fox.
Yeah.
The Inhumans is what I was thinking of.
Okay.
So you've got all of Marvel, and I'm
Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, Fox. Come on. Do you need more
Pixar.
shows? Yeah, Pixar.
Plus traditional Disney stuff. Look, all the Disney fans alone will buy into this if you have the one area that's got nothing but the old traditional Disney stuff. Us old crotchety, nostalgic Mickey Mouse fans will watch that all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
If Jon Favreau is doing a 10-episode Star Wars series,
think of this. They could stream parts of D23 Expo.
I know.
They can stream Mickey's 90th birthday.
I know.
They can stream things from the parks.
I know.
You had me at hello, Disney.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
You don't have to convince, I guess, us.
Right.
That this is worth it.
Disney's not...
But do the right thing.
Disney's thinking about, okay, what about the non-Disney fans? But you've got Lucasfilm fans.
Yeah.
Marvel fans. Pixar fans. And then the fans of the... Avatar. All that craziness. And then you've got all the other franchises.
Yeah, they own that now, too.
That all fall under the umbrella with the Fox deal.
Fox, yeah.
So here's the thing. I get it. But at the same time, it's like, we have to appeal to a broader audience. Yeah. That phrase scares the crap out of me. Yeah. Because I'm wondering what broad audience specifically they're thinking of. Yeah. Because we could be having things on that channel that's not the kind of stuff that I want to be buying into.
Yeah. Here was my thought, too. That once this law launches and starts to grab hold, I have a feeling Disney's going to cut back on some of their Disney channels. Disney Toon Channel, Disney Junior, Disney. I think they're going to cut back on some of those channels and put all the content on their streaming service in order to get people to make that leap.
Somebody trying to break into your house?
Yeah, no. It's late outside. So that's my fear.
I don't disagree with that. I think that Disney could be doing some very interesting things. And you know what? Most people are evacuating from cable anyway. So maybe this is look, here's how I compare it. There's 4 major wrestling companies. Pro wrestling is kind of my other little side, guilty pleasure. WWE has a streaming service, the biggest wrestling company in the world. Right. The next biggest company, New Japan, has their own streaming service. And they don't have nearly the amount of content as WWE, but they've got a streaming service, and people are buying it up in droves because their pay-per-view content is so great. Ring of Honor is another big company. They have their own streaming service. But that's the only way you can pretty much see it because they don't have a TV deal. And then Impact.
If Disney said to me, for $79.99, we'll stream every panel from the expo.
Like a pay-per-view deal?
Yeah.
For the 3 days?
Yeah.
I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, exactly.
These independent dudes that I've been
just
watching.
Just double the price of the ticket.
Yeah, these independent dudes that I've been watching wrestle for years, I've watched them grow up, are doing their own show in September. It's $40. I'm like, done. Take my money.
Yeah.
But my point is, you have all these little small companies that have streaming services, and they're supporting themselves. You know, they're still doing all the things they normally did, but only WWE has a TV contract. So look, right. Disney could take all their content off of cable TV and still make a buttload of money. Yeah. Yeah. You know, they won't be making the commercial royalties, but you're getting direct dollars from your people.
I mean, they could even have, levels of service. You know, you want everything we stream, pay this price. You want the new stuff and the new content, you pay this price. You want all the old stuff, like the live action and the animated and the TV show, well, you pay that price. People will pick their pain point and sign up. Right. I don't think you're going to have a problem. Anyway, all right, let's move on to Disney Springs. STK is now going to serve lunch and has a brand new spanking menu.
Yeah.
They will be open from lunch every day, Monday to Friday. I don't know why Saturday and Sunday.
Business. Well, on the weekends.
I made a reservation for a Sunday.
Well, we're not going to get that lunch menu then.
All right. We may have to think about that. From 11 to 3. And here is a little rundown of the menu. Starting with salads. You got the tomato and burrata with the Kalamata olive, crouton, arugula. That's $19. Then you have shaved Brussels sprouts, apples, cranberries, and sweetgrass dairy Gouda with a macaroon almond for $16. You got the baby jam lettuce Caesar with herb croutons, Parmesan Reggiano for $12. For starters, you got the little BRGs, which is a Wagyu beef special sauce sesame seed bun for $19.
They're amazing.
Oh, have you had one?
Oh, yeah. I had them on my birthday.
Then you got mussels over dried tomato, herb butter, and a Chardonnay broth for $15. Crispy rock shrimp chili remoulade for $18. Then you got the raw bar, which is kind of weird at a steakhouse. You got the half shell, which is a half a dozen, mignette, cocktail sauce, lemon for $19. Ceviche, lime, and red onion choclo, $18. Alaskan king crab legs for $26 hairs.
I've seen the TV show. It's a dangerous job.
Yep, it is. Then let's move on to sandwiches and burgers. You got the Wagyu meatball, pompadour sauce with the provolone and the Marjani Parmigiani.
You just go downhill. You mispronounce one word and you just like, screw it.
It's all of it.
Yeah, it's all. I'm making it all upside down.
You got bacon and eggs with smoked bacon, fraise, arugula, truffled lemon Dijon vinaigrette. Then you got the lobster club with pineapple and heirloom tomatoes for $24.
Crazy.
The blackened bison burger, tomato fondue. Yeah. They're big on the tomato on this menu.
Yeah, well, tomatoes are cheap.
Yeah. Blue cheese for $21. Now, if you're looking for some steak at STK.
I don't know how this is a lunch menu. I just want to put that out on the record.
Yeah. You can get a filet mignon 6-ounce for $39.
But it will be the best filet you've eaten all day.
And it's the only thing that will be on that plate.
That's it. You get a plate with meat.
That's it.
That's right.
There's no decorations, no nothing.
Nope.
Meat, plate, done. Next up, you get a New York strip 14-ounce. So if 6 is not enough, you get a 14-ounce for $47. And if that's not enough, John, you can get the Cowgirl ribeye, 16-ounce for $66.
$66.
And this gives you an idea of their dinner menu and dinner menu pricing.
Yeah. For half that price, you can go to what's the not Capo. What's the place that we went to that one time with Diane and Brian and the burger place, the steak place out in crap.
Oh, Burns.
No, not Burns. Although Burns would probably be cheaper.
So
I can't think of it. But there's one on 192 now. Max. No, don't worry about it. It's
Manny's.
You can go to Manny's Chop House and get.
Hey, go Manny's.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a filet mignon for way less.
Yeah.
And if that's not enough, they have entrees, John.
Oh, yes? Entrees, too?
Yep. They have a spiced tuna bowl.
See what you did there.
With quinoa, edamame, pickled onions, charred broccoli, sesame sauce, a vinaigrette, and that's $21. Or you get the STK salad, baby gem lettuce, summer veggies, lemon truffle vinaigrette, and a 6-minute egg. So I'm assuming this only takes 6 minutes to get to your table.
Apparently.
For $22. Or, you ready for this one?
Yeah.
Wagyu hot dog.
Get out of town.
And chips for $10. I think that's the cheapest thing on this menu.
Yes. I think that it is.
Yeah, all right. They have some sides. They have the Parmesan truffle fries. I think that's always on the menu. The mac and cheese, I think that's always on the menu. And the lobster mac and cheese, that may be new. I can't remember that.
I don't remember.
So, it sounds good.
Yeah.
Now I have to check the reservation. I got to find out.
Yes.
Because if they're only saying Monday to Friday, well, that's sad.
Then no. Yeah. Then no.
Then we don't need to go.
No. Hey guys, it's Christmas in Tokyo Disneyland and Disney Sea as well. Tokyo Disney Resort is holding a 35th anniversary of Tokyo Disney Resort anniversary event.
All right.
Okay, hang on, let me read this. And I'm not kidding. Tokyo Disney Resort is holding a, quote, 35th anniversary of Tokyo Disneyland Resort, end quote, anniversary event, quote, happiest celebration, end quote. Tokyo Disney Sea, Tokyo Disneyland, Disney Hotel, and Disney Resort line facilities will hold special Christmas events this year from November 8th to December 25th.
Ooh.
That's a whole lot of wrong writing right there. At Tokyo Disney Sea, Christmas will be displayed in a new way. At Mediterranean Harbor, there will be a new daytime harbor show. It's Christmas time! Full of Christmas music and authentic live performances presented by Disney's friends. In light of the singing voice of the singer, the dancers perform a beautiful line dance. The stage will be all decked out in beautiful Christmas decorations. In the evening, they will be performing The Color of Christmas, which is a fantastic shining Christmas tree floating on water. This year, Disney performers board a new ship with beautiful colors on the Mediterranean harbor at night. At Tokyo Disney Sea, Christmas will be displayed. Oh wait, I just got to read that. I just got to read that too. In Tokyo Disneyland, there will be a unique Christmas celebration for the 35th anniversary. On the celebration street of the World Bazaar, full of 35th anniversary festival feeling, Disney performers will perform a special production that can. Oh crap! You just don't delete while I'm talking. That can only be seen during the night, only during the Christmas period. The World Bazaar is wrapped around the celebration tower, colored with Christmas colors, Christmas music, images, and light production. Also, a beautiful new Christmas tree, which is set for the first time in Cinderella Castle this year, will also have the 35th anniversary logo adorned. This is translated, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I heard. That explains it. So there's a lot of stuff going on for Christmas. I forget this every year. Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea really goes all out for Christmas.
Yeah, they love Christmas. And they call it Christmas.
Yes.
They do not call it holidays.
That's the craziest thing on the planet.
Yeah.
Japan, China, calls it Christmas.
Yeah, a Buddhist kind of country.
Taoist,
Yeah.
Buddhist, whatever.
Yeah,
all
whatever.
those Eastern religion.
Yeah.
And they still call it Christmas.
Yeah.
We as Americans cannot say the word Christmas.
Yeah. Corey said he's going to be there in 2 weeks.
Really?
I hope he's going to take pictures
I'm
and
jealous.
video.
And me.
And share it with us.
Yep. All right.
Are you ready?
Headline news.
All right. Disney released a new sneak peek of Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet.
That you did not watch.
I did not see it.
Nope.
Did not see it. Not a one day.
You're not a previews person.
I am not.
Okay.
Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room is to reopen at Disneyland September 21st. I think it was down for a rehabby.
Nice.
Make the birds sing a little louder.
And flowers croon.
Yeah. Mr. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, shares a look at the huge set for the Jungle Cruise film. He did this on Twitters.
Yep.
I saw a picture of him and Emily Blunt in the look like the woods. And that's as far as I wanted to go.
Or the jungle.
Whatever.
Okay.
And that was it. I didn't want to see anymore. So I walked away. Rose and Crown Pub and Dining Room gets an updated menu. I think some things that people like kind of went away. So, if you're a Rose and Crown fan, you may want to go check their menu.
Yep.
Target and Disney are teaming up for a brand new Disney Princess Collection.
Oh my gosh.
I wish Disney would team up with I don't care who.
I'm not familiar with them.
And come out with a line of adult bathroom, bedroom, kitchen stuff again.
That would be cool.
I miss that. You know. I'm just saying. Anytime you want to do it, Disney, you got my money. I'll just send you my pad. I thought I had a picture. Maybe I didn't. The new pedestrian bridge was installed near Disney Springs, for the new parking garage.
Yep.
Yeah, so a little video of that being hoisted into place. It didn't take very long.
No, it did not. It's scary how quick that went up.
Yeah. I always hate when they do that and they don't have, like, the finished bits and pieces. Is it really bolted in? What? I mean, let's hope.
Well, it's bolted in enough. Nobody's walking on it yet.
Okay. I just get a little apprehensive driving underneath it. That's all I'm saying.
It's bolted in enough.
Okay. Festival of the Fantasy Parade here in Walt Disney World to take place now at 2 p.m. starting August 17th for an undetermined amount of time. I don't know why. They usually do this during the rain season because it usually rains every day at 3 o'clock. They usually bump it up to 2 so that they can miss the rain.
Is the dragon shooting fire?
There ain't no dragon yet.
Really?
Dragon has not come back yet. And I think we spoke about this briefly, but the Sherman Brothers now have a soundstage at the Disney lot named after them.
Nice.
And way long overdue. Huge. This should have been done bazillion years ago.
Yep.
You know. Listen, they got a window on Main Street. That was good. That was a good start. But this studio, I think, one studio is also the Mary Poppins studio. And this, I think right across the way now is the Sherman studio. So
nice. Well, I mean, they deserve it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for everything they've contributed to Disney movie and television.
Yeah.
I think so.
Understood.
It was sad that Mr. Sherman's brother couldn't be there. You couldn't do this while the other brother was alive? You had to wait till he was dead?
They didn't know, and Disney has a tendency to drag their feet.
No, I guess that's true.
Yeah. All right, my friends, as I try to suffer through the hiccups here, if you would like to find more out about us, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Disney Parks Podcast. You can also find us at Disney Podcast or on Twitter. And you can find us at DisneyParksPodcast.com. You can find all of our show notes. You can find our show archives on our blog posts by some of our amazing guest bloggers and links to all our amazing sponsors like DreamsByDesignTravel.com. Go check them out if you'd like to book your own amazing Disney vacation.
Yeah, book a trip. Come see us.
And if we don't see you online or in real life, we'll see you
in the parks. All right. Hey, I've been trying to do a little Insta lately, so try and follow us on Insta. I've been trying to post one a day there.
Thanks. Yeah. So God, I don't know where you have any liquid in that thing? Yeah, can I borrow that? Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, so Robin says in the chat room she would like some bathroom, bedroom.
I too would like some. Yes.
Yeah. Listen, I go look every time, like for sheets or something, and I'm like, why is everything in a twin? I don't sleep in a twin bed. Don't you have something in a queen or a king that an adult can enjoy a little bit of? So, it's pretty crazy. And Sam says, thanks for the second show. Thanks, Sam. We'll see you soon.
Woo! Hopefully that fixed it. Woo.
Yeah.
Man. Hiccups, man. I've not had hiccups on the show. Damn it. Didn't fix it.
No, you got to hold your ears. Are you all watching that over there? Uh-oh. Good. Toast cookies.
It's not going to happen.
All right.
We had questions. We had some other questions.
All right, go ahead, shoot.
Dude, Josh, hang on. I'll be right there.
Have you been drinking today?
No. Actually, I haven't been. I don't know why these just came up. It's not good. Trying to save the show here. So we have some questions. Sure, laugh at me now. Where'd all of our comments go?
In the comments?
Yeah, I'm trying to see them here. There we go. There we go.
Here we go.
This is interesting strategy. Thanks. Hey, we got hiccups removed from a bartender on Disney Cruise. He'd been dealing with them for 3 straight days.
Holy mackerel!
And we got free drinks, like for the rest of the cruise. Yeah, I have to go down and fix in the old-fashioned way. That's not going to be pleasant because Tony will be giving me crap the whole time. Let's see. There's some questions here. Where did Jen had a question.
Question. Alrighty.
So we got the number. Let's see. Tony and I having his Disney hat. Oh, yeah. Where's the festival center? Festival center is going to be the festival center.
Yeah.
Festival center. They've got a new roof on it and everything.
Yeah.
So it's the regular festival center that it's always been.
Right.
So that's where the festival center for
at least the roof won't leak.
I've never noticed that the roof leaked before because I wasn't really in there that long.
I've been in there when it's been raining and
oh, jeez. I'm sure that's a mess. All right. I don't have anything else. Plus, I have to drive home. So, thanks, guys, for listening. And
oh, wait. There's a question for you. Park Hopper John, what did you ride/do at Toy Story Land the other night? I'm a silver pass holder and waited 95 minutes for Slinky Dog and had a fast pass for Saturday night.
Yeah. You know what I did? I had been trying to get fast passes and couldn't. So I walked in. I walked around. I took about 5 pictures. It was 55 minutes for the Alien ride. And it was 95 plus minutes for Slinky Dog. So I walked in, saw everything, looked over the fence, dreamed about Star Wars Land, and walked over to a Baseline Tap House and had cocktails for an hour, and then I went and saw Fantasmic.
Toy Story Land has this connection to the Baseline Tap House. It's a tunnel that goes under.
Oh, yeah, I wish.
It should. That's where everybody goes when they're done with Toy Story Land. Tap House.
I didn't ride.
It's one of the best places they've built in the studios in a long time.
And, of course, they build it super small.
Yes.
And nobody understands that there's more than one register, so they all stand there in the same line.
Yeah, the first register.
But I didn't ride anything, and I wasn't. It was hot, and I refused
now you know how I feel.
To stand in
and
line.
You went at night.
I went in in the late evening, and I refused to stand in line.
Jennifer was there; she'll tell you it was hot.
I refused to stand in line. That's just silly.
Yeah, and it's really not a lot of shade and no fans. So you can't get out of the sun. You can't say, "Oh, it's inside, it's shaded, there's fans, whatever."
And it was blow me. It was 60. It was my 50 minutes for Toy Story.
Mm. Oh, Toy Story Mania.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm done.
Yeah. Did you at least go down the exit to see the popsicle wall?
Yeah, because that's how we saw Star Wars. No, we didn't go there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we didn't go there.
I was like, what? You can't see Star Wars in there.
We did. We were there. We were there when Woody and Jesse came out. We got to see a little interaction there. That was kind of cute. And then I wasn't paying attention. I heard the cloppity cloppity, and I turned around and it was Woody. That was kind of nice. So yeah, I didn't write anything. So it's great. I can't wait for the crowd to die down.
Yeah, when Star Wars opens, there'll be nobody over there.
Yep. Yep. All right, let's end this thing before I hiccup myself to death.
All right. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Peace out.